Hello, everyone. Let's do an interesting discussion. There are two different main types of training. One is physical training, the other one is mental training. What all does physical training constitutes? Muscle training, sleep training, food training, water training, right? Now, when we talk about muscle training, we all know different kinds of muscle training: strength training, endurance training, cardio training, वगैरह वगैरह. When you talk about muscle training, it takes 4 to 6 weeks for the muscle to show any kind of result. And if you want to see good result, you need to invest at least 4 to 6 months. But if you stop training your muscles, how soon do you see any kind of deterioration? 2 to 3 weeks is a good enough time period of any inactivity or disuse of the muscles to show any kind of deterioration. Let's understand sleep. Sleep itself has got various parameters that you need to watch out while you are wanting to have a good sleep cycle. For example, the sleep duration itself should be at least 6 to 7 hours every single night. Yes, why I say night? Because there are some people who sleep in daytime and they kill the whole duration that they need to sleep at night. The quality of sleep is also very important. If you have disturbed sleep, it is not going to help you. The sleep pattern, how you are trying to keep a circadian rhythm maintained, 11 बजे सोने गए, 7 बजे उठे, 6 बजे उठे, good sleep cycle. Try and maintain it every single day and you are good to go. But if you are sleep deprived, if, if you are in sleep depth, then how long does it take to recover? Yes? Yes. If you are sleeping less than 1 hour, it takes you 4 days to recover out of it. If you have slept for 6 to 7 hours every night after that. So, काफी time लग जाता है to come out of sleep की उधारी. Don't go into that kind of debts. There are actually 5 stages found out. If you are sleep deprived, then what all do you go through? And it starts from 24 hours of lack of sleep to more than 96 hours of lack of sleep. And it can range from fatigue, um, irritability, behavioral changes, to going for delirium, hallucinations, and you might have a lot of health hazards associated. Let's talk about food. We all know so many deficiencies on nutritional level can impact us. There are gentle or small signs that you get to see early, but we all don't notice them so much. For example, dryness in the eyes, dryness on the tongue, dryness on the scalp or hair, falling of hair, nails becoming brittle, body showing weakness or fatigue. We all get to see that, but we don't focus on them so much. जैसे ही ये बढ़ता है and the malnutrition or the lack of good nutrition, lack of a full nutritive meal shows up on our body, we have to go for supplementation. We have to then go back again to a better nutritive meal. But it takes some time. अगर आपने 3 से 6 महीना अच्छा खाना नहीं खाया, if you are lacking a lot of nutritional components in your food, for example protein, then you will require same or a little more than same amount of time to be invested in taking good supplementation and good food. You cannot negotiate both. For a certain time period, you will have to take the supplements along with the food in order to meet the nutritional requirement of the body. Same way, when we go to water, if you are drinking less water, what does less mean? आपकी body 2.5 liters of water हर दिन excrete करती है, हर दिन. अब अगर आप 2.5 लीटर पानी हर दिन नहीं पी रहे हो, तो क्या आप deprived नहीं हो? Aren't you having dehydration in your body? Now, You might say, I don't feel thirsty, I don't live in certain circumstance that I am sweating so much. Maybe it is ranging for your body from 2 liter to 2.5 liter. It's just an average. But don't you think 2.5 liter to 3 liter is an average adult dosage of water intake? You have to have that much. Unless you do that, you are dehydrated. Now, how much time does it take for you, having have deprived your body of sufficient amount of water for, let's say, all your life? Or, okay, a small range, 1 month. You are not able to drink enough water for 1 month. So how long does it take? You have to start today and you have to continue for 6 months to meet the deprivation of 1 month of water being less in your body. It has to not only go to your body but be absorbed at a cellular level. एंड अगर आपका 1 महीने से ज़्यादा डिहाइड्रेशन लेवल रहा है आपकी बॉडी में, तो it will take 6 months at least for your body to recover. Now, I know I am speaking on the maximum side and I might be exaggerating a little bit, especially on water, but you have to do it every single day of your life, starting today. So, 6 months भी कम बताया है मैंने. You have to do it. Just get on with it and do it. Now, let's come to the mental training. Basically, there are three elements that I would like to touch on while we are talking about the mental abilities or mental training. First is the mental readiness of how easily you get onto an activity and you do it to the end. Second, behavioral training, how you take any kind of mental situation, physical situation, how you conduct yourself. Third, stress training, how you deal with a stressful scenario when it presents itself. All of these can impact you in a single instance, and it can take from weeks, 2 months, to years for you to come out of it. Now, physical training is as important as mental training, but physical training has got, or thankfully we know enough about it, that we have set durations that guides us to work for a certain time period in a certain way and come out of that ailment, that problem, that weakness, that issue. But mental training requires time. You need to do it every single day. You need to be aware about how you are behaving, how you are mentally accepting or taking any kind of situation, and how you are dealing with the stressful scenario. For example, if you know that there is a certain person or object or situation that will always cause you stress, why not avoid it? Ignore it completely. Who is to come and point you that why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? No, be clean here. Like you like to be clean here, be clean here. Don't let anything sediment here. Throw it out, push it away. Don't hold on. Don't be a hoarder here. You have to find ways to declutter here. That's very important. It's one of the major things that you need to focus on. After all, we all like to breathe clean air. We all like to hear good things, see good things. जब तक धुंधला रहेगा तब तक ना कुछ देखने में मजा आएगा, ना ही उसे समझने में अच्छा लगेगा. तो यहाँ पे अगर धुंधला है, यहाँ पे अगर कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा, यहाँ पे अगर खुशी नहीं है किसी भी चीज के लिए, why to live in that scenario? Make an attempt now. Move away from it now. Take a step now and be mentally fit now. Both the kind of trainings, mental training and physical training, are important. And they both show on your physical self, on your face, how fast you age, how you feel on hunger level, on sleep level, on thirst level, on readiness level, on fitness level. Both the things impact together. They are not individual, they are not existing alone. Both comprise of each other together. And if I have to give weightage, I would probably give a little more weightage to the mental training because you have to do it every single instance. Please don't compromise. Stay healthy, train every day, mentally and physically. All the best.